Yeah. Right.
And all over the world ain't never met a girl that could take the things that you've been through. Never thought that they would say you could feel like a love and know we are chasing you.
I know these words are not what you want. Y'all read that? Maybe we'll figure it out. Did it help? I need to confirm. With you about this, we have to apply for it. And I guess for some good reason first. And then she can buy it. So we have she just said we should go. You know, like the other but do we have to? I love it. I love it. I'm always, every time. If I have the option, I'm front row. All day long. I can't assume what it's on. Girl, TikTok shop. I do. I was at the doctor yesterday for my knee. She's like, I was like, girl, I was driving up there. I was like, everything here. Thanks, Mom. No. I'm surprised people still do that. There we go. Best of old school 90s.
That is not 90s.
That's what it said on the top. But then I think it said 90s to 2000s. We're like, no,
Don't age
that was
me.
not. Hi, friends. How's everybody doing? What? Oh.
What's wrong, you guys?
Are you guys chilly? No? Feeling good.
I love this stuff.
Fantastic. Thank you. My hands are cold for sure. It's a weird feeling. My hands are cold, my toes are cold, and my pits are just like sweating. I don't know which temperature. I know. I don't know which one to go with. Like, am I hot? Am I cold? I don't know. Hi, I'm glad you're here no matter what. All right, let's jump in. Y'all, it's May.
Woo, it's my birthday.
Hey, that's fun. Anybody win any money on the Derby? Did you guys even know that there was a Derby?
Yes.
Okay, good deal. You didn't? Oh, you did? Huh? Your rationale for placing, yeah, going with that horse. That sounds like what I would do.
I live with all girls, so it's starting to evolve.
The cute color. We're going with that horse. I love it. Yeah, we had a couple friends that won big. Impressive. All right, let's jump in. Team meeting, May, maybe. I'm hitting the buttons. There we go. May birthdays. Speaking of, wait. Oh, there you are. I was like, where's Peyton? Make sure you say happy birthday. Oh, you guys are only 2 days apart, you and Lindsay? Ah, I love it. But you just did, Chad. Make sure you say happy birthday to these fantastic humans. What are pink bellies?
In the military, when it's your birthday, everybody gangs up on you, grabs you, pulls your shirt off, and then they take turns wagging your stomach until it's pink red.
Fantastic.
So, in essence, you don't really want, you don't want to celebrate your birthday.
You don't tell
Belly's
people.
black eyes.
There you go. That sounds like an older brother situation to me.
Yeah, I got one of those. No, I get the cicadas. We get cicadas for our birthday.
What'd you do with cicadas?
We get cicadas for our birthday.
Oh.
Y'all know cicadas are coming, right?
Yeah.
So like as a child, my older brother tormented me on my birthday party.
With cicadas.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
That's solid. Exactly what I would have done.
They're horrible.
Let's say welcome to our May newcomers. So glad that they could join us. Happy to have you here. Hey. Oh my gosh. Have you guys seen the AI roast online?
ChatGPT.
The ChatGPT roast? Well,
If you want to tell us what this is.
Sure. So what we did is we had ChatGPT roast Kristen, Lindsay, myself, Jenna, and Tara. So it's a woman roast, and you guys are all going to guess. So it's going to be 1 through 6, and you have to guess who the roast is about.
who are we roasting?
So the first 6 slides are going to be just the roast, and then the next 6 slides after that will be the reveal of who it is. If you want to partake, take down a piece of paper, write down number 1 through 6, and then whoever guesses the most amount of roast, right? You'll get a $5 Starbucks gift card.
Oh, fun. You're gonna get a gift card too. And I have not seen these. Has everybody, have you seen
I am
these?
the only one.
Jenna,
that
have you
knows
seen
the
them? All right, let's go. Oh my gosh, I hope it's not me. Roast number 1.
Read it.
The one who has all the answer but never brags about it. could write a best-selling self-help book titled Calmly Saving the Day While You Panic. They,
Kristen,
The leadership.
yeah, Kristen, myself, Peyton, Jenna, and Tara.
Tara, Kristen, Lindsay, Jenna, Peyton. And they look, and Susan. So they're looking at the photo of the individual. AI is looking at the photo of the individual and coming up with this roast.
All right, so yeah, next one.
Giz, I don't raise my voice, I raise my standards. Has already solved the problem you just discovered. If wisdom was a person, it would be them. That doesn't sound like a roast.
I didn't want to be mean. I think you should have been.
That sounds
Oh my God.
Roast number 3 runs on microwave coffee, intuition, and the ability to get things done before most people finish making a to-do list. If they give you advice, take it, no questions asked. Roast number 4, the quiet observer who's secretly the funniest person in the room. Lets everyone else speak first, then drops one comment that has the whole room wheezing. I know, I've got my own guesses in my head. I'm just cracking up. Roast number, next time we do this, I want them to be like hardcore though. All right. Do you guys like a solid roast? I love a roast. Yes. Okay. Roast number 5, the unofficial office therapist can de-escalate a meltdown, fix a spreadsheet, and hype you up, all before lunch. Their patience deserves an award. I know that's not. Roast number 6, you think you're running the show until this person casually reminds you who really is. Has boss energy, even when they're just saying good morning. Is that the last roast? Very similar. All right, ready? Now we're going to figure out who won. The one who has all the answers but never brags about it could write a best-selling self-help book titled Calmly Saving the Day While You Panic is Lindsay. Gibbs, I don't raise my voice, I raise my standards, has already solved the problem you just discovered. If wisdom was a person, it would be them. Susan! I love it. Carney, you got that one right? Right. Runs on microwave coffee, intuition, and the ability to get things done before most people finish making a to-do list. If they give you advice, take it, no questions answered. Hey! No questions asked. The quiet observer, who's secretly the funniest person in the room, lets everyone else speak first, then drops one comment and has the whole room wheezing is, I knew it! Shut up! And the unofficial office therapist can de-escalate a meltdown, fix a spreadsheet, and hype you up, all before lunch. Their patience deserves an award. Peyton! That was fun. Who got them all right? Never mind. You think you're running the show until this person casually reminds you who really is, has boss energy, even when they're just saying good morning. That's Tara.
You got all of them right.
Nobody?
Wow.
Okay. Who got 5 right? 4 right.
Okay, keep your hands up.
Keep your hands up if you got 4 right.
Hands up.
Mary, William. Who else?
And Andrea.
And Andrea. A duel. That's fantastic. All right, let's do some bucket fills. What do you guys got? Absolutely. Huge thanks. It is a lot. It is a lot. Thank you.
I was sitting next to me yesterday. Felt my anxiety.
Ah, thank you for recognizing
I
that.
don't think a lot of people realize how much work Peyton's put into DocuSign leading up to the transition
Yeah.
because there was a whole constructing and building and getting it all syndicated hours of time with Josh Boatman and really making sure that it's as smooth as possible to transition. I appreciate all the work.
Yes.
Bill, our new friend Danny's bucket.
Okay.
Welcome, Dan.
And I only met him yesterday and I already invited him to my wedding.
That's wonderful. Thank you. Who else? Give me another one.
It's a guy from my gym. He's a firefighter and looking to maybe get into real estate, so we want to drop it and see.
That's awesome. Awesome. Thank you for being here. Welcome. One more. I lied. I need one more. Yes.
I will also give a shout out to Danny. He was my neighbor for how many years? Almost 5 years. And for 5 years, how long? 5 years. And so he's finally here, he's getting licensed, done amazing already.
I love that. That's awesome. Well, we're happy you're here. And he calls her Susie.
I know, I stole it from him now.
I know, I'm like, Susie, I love that. When you first said it, I was like, who? Oh. Oh, cute. I love it. Well, thanks for sharing, friends. This is huge. I gotta stand up for this one.
Yes, please.
So this office opened in 2017, right? We opened in 2017. We've had different markets, we've experienced different things, we've had agents come and go, we've had leadership come and go, right? There's been some transitions. But one of the things that we were definitely focused on going into 2025, we started this in 24, we were really pushing for all of us, every one of us. And how do we know it's happening?
The numbers.
The numbers, Ryan. The numbers tell the story. You guys, we had a record-breaking month. That alone is massive. When you're hearing all these fear stories out there, people are terrified of the market. They're worried how they're going to get their next paycheck. There's no one buying and selling houses. What does this tell you?
People are buying and selling houses.
People are buying and selling houses. They're choosing to do it with you. You guys, this is massive. When you go on a listing appointment, how fun is it going to be to drop that knowledge? When you meet with a buyer, how fun is it going to be to drop this? This information, this is huge. We have market centers that are not even making a profit in this country. Look what you guys do.
So good job. Way to get it done. I love it. So keep doing what you're doing.
And last minute bucket fill for Lindsay.
Huge.
All of that.
Yeah, so huge. Yes. When we have a month like this, that's Lindsay working after hours, coming in early, staying late. There's a lot that goes into this. So 171 closed units. What was our previous record?
It was 166, and that was in 2021.
2021.
It was June 2021, we had 166 units closed. And that was.
Bananas.
It's actually.
It's still bananas.
Still bananas.
Two bananas.
Yeah,
Back to bananas.
it's back to bananas. So bananas. And we typically only average about
I mean,
120
well,
closings.
if you're a buyer, bananas is not good.
If what?
If you're a buyer right now, it sucks.
Oh.
It sucks to be a buyer.
You just won 110 over, right?
110 over.
Oh my God.
House. An expensive house that was priced right, and that's what it took to win it.
But that's the point. That's what this shows, Brian. You know what it takes to win it.
Yeah.
Right? You're a quality professional. You know what you're doing and you do the best job for your clients. That's what this shows us. You guys know what you're doing.
You have to get that expectation.
hey, check it out, and ask for concessions or whatnot.
Seeing agents post the opposite. I've seen a local agent post that, on average, this is a national statistic that he's talking about. On average, you can get a house for 8% under list.
Whoa.
I'm like,
Not in Cincinnati.
right. So, but he's speaking to Cincinnati buyers, saying that.
Yeah,
Kidding?
that's not the message here.
No, so, I guess it depends. There's probably pockets that can maybe get that. Not that I've seen it.
No, we got a pretty decent little bubble where we are, right? We tend to be protected from a lot of stuff that happens nationally. And the reality is these numbers, this doesn't mean that other people aren't doing business. Business is down for a lot of people. This is you all.
It's 10%. It used to be 80, 20, 90, 10% or 90%.
Yep. And that's exactly what we were predicting. It's what we were talking about yesterday. The middle's going to get pushed out, right? This is showing you. You guys are on top of your game, so be very proud of yourselves.
And I would say like of the 171 units, like there were a lot of production. Like you're saying like 90-10 rule, like that wouldn't apply to us. Like I've been a little bit behind
That's good.
staying out of town, but I would say that we had more agents in production this month than we usually do. Yes. No, they weren't.
No.
It was less.
He did 60 some in April, he said. So that's a third.
Right, but like there's under contract, like
Those aren't
I'm
closed out.
still running the numbers, but it's not. Peter's team obviously contributed a lot to that, but we, without Peter's numbers, still had a lot more people in production than we usually do, and a lot more people writing contracts than we
That's
usually
awesome. So good job, guys.
And if you're not,
For Chad, I think a lot goes to Chad's face on his.
The productivity coaching group, absolutely. Absolutely.
if you're not, if you don't feel like you're part of the number, you should plug in.
Fair enough. Thank you. Yeah, if you're not part of those numbers, then get with someone who is.
I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm like.
that is a good one. So well done, friends. Over 17,000 in profit share. Just, you guys are killing it. Great job. Well, speaking of profitability, production, being an amazing real estate agent, who's familiar with the 8 goal categories of millionaire real estate agent?
Let's ask a question. They asked us national policies. How do people press?
Yeah. Who said me?
Me, but
Oh, you. Well done. How many of you guys have read the MREA, Millionaire Real Estate Agent? Fantastic. So put your hands back up if you've read it. Yep, cover to cover. Okay, so there's about 6 of us, 7 of us. 7 of us. We have 240 agents at this market center. How many do you think have actually read it? Well done, Debbie.
Figure the numbers up there and go from there.
Right? Yeah.
Mine's open up in my office all. I got the tab version. Because I do like
Tab version. Got all my Post-it notes. What number, what page to turn to?
I mean, I read it when I got to Keller Williams in 2015, but I looked at it every year.
Yeah. You find something different or new, or even just the way you interpret it differently throughout the seasons of your career. For sure.
Like, this is the basis of all of Keller Williams. Everything that we have going on here as a company is based off of the ideas that we book. So
Absolutely.
by not reading this book, you're doing yourself a disservice because you have no idea what the company's about.
Yeah. And the things that we talk about and that we model, and that when you guys are teaching Ignite or any kind of class.
Is because you haven't read this book.
Because you haven't read it.
When you read it, you understand goals, you understand what you do courses, you understand the models and systems. And you understand everything what it's talking about.
It all comes together.
It's also 4 million copies of solar plus.
Yeah, that's fair.
The other thing is, all you ever did was follow one it says step by step, that's all you do.
Yeah.
And you-
This is how a market center is run. This is how a productivity coaching program is run. This is how a solo agent's business is run. This is how a team's business is run. This is how an expansion team's business is run. This covers everything. So it's a very good piece of equipment you should have in your office. No, don't just put it on a bookshelf. Read it. Read it. All right, so we're gonna go into the 8 goal categories of millionaire real estate agent. Anybody want to guess one?
Leads generated.
It's like you've read this before. Leads generated. What else comes next?
Listing.
Not everybody at once. Brian, you want to get up here and lead this? Leads generated, listings. Leverage comes in. Think about what you guys do on a regular. Thank you. We're not getting anywhere if we don't write a contract. Fair? Fair?
Fair.
Kind of determines whether or not our clients buy a house, sell a house, and we get paid. What else?
Contract sold.
Yeah, we gotta close them after we write it. Any of this look familiar to you guys?
Yeah.
What comes next? Money, money, money. Money, you get to make some money. What's next?
People.
Oh, somebody's watched this.
People, what does this mean here? When we get to this step, number 6,
Leverage.
the people, leverage. Absolutely. The things you don't want to be doing, the things that maybe you shouldn't be doing because you're not that great at it. There, it's there.
Or shouldn't be doing so you can focus on the things you want to do.
Or the things that you want to do, or the things that provide the most income, right? I'm really great at, I don't know, talking to lenders and title companies and getting the closing schedule. Is it the best use of my time? I don't think so. I hire somebody else to do that. What comes after people?
System.
We have to have systems and tools. And then finally, oh, look at you.
Good job, Ryan.
It's personal education. Why is this important?
You're not growing, you're shrinking.
You're shrinking. If you are not growing, you are shrinking. Anyone want to reference what page this is on? Come on, Ryan.
132. Hey, hey, no idea.
109. 109. Get yourself.
Operations manual, so I have no idea.
No, you're excused. It's fair. You should not have known what page this is on. This is on page 109 in the MREA. I know we started this with talking about how you guys need to be reading this, and I absolutely do believe it. Maybe we could get a book club together. Your leadership team is reading it together.
Next question. No
Absolutely.
judgment, but raise your hand if you have not read the MREA or started it but never actually finished. Where was that?
Down.
Oh, okay, sorry. I wanted to say, I don't mind throwing together like a little 10-minute little book club kind of thing. Like we have 8 minutes that we have to read every week. So if you're interested in that, I'm gonna put it on Facebook. Just let me know.
I love it. Sometimes when you've got the best intentions to read a book, right? I mean, I do this all the time. I've got like 5 books that I've started sitting there. It's a great one to listen to. Absolutely. Whatever your method of learning is, whatever you prefer, this isn't a bad idea doing this together as a group. Yes.
I was gonna say, don't just listen to it or gotta implement it.
Yeah.
So that's, I think there's a lot of agents that get ready and they're, working on, having the perfect opportunity. The reality is you just need to take the action. And it's the actions in the MREA that get you there. It's not the knowledge necessarily.
I agree, and I think one of the things that gets in our way, like speaking as a real estate agent, personally, I know that I tended to have a very reactionary business. Someone calls, I go. Someone needs something, I do this. Someone needs this, I go do it, right? I'm reacting constantly to our clients' needs. And there's definitely an element of that in your business. You're always going to have that. But taking the time to not just read this, but then implement means we're not reacting, we're gonna slow down, get our ducks in a row, have a plan, then we could speed up again. So yes, thank you for pointing that out. It's not just reading, it's actually implementing what you're learning. Thank you. Who's gonna join Peyton's book club? Come on, y'all.
When is it?
We don't know
We're gonna
yet.
actually put together.
We just threw it together just now.
And in this book?
Yes.
But then also too, I'm gonna pull up some like resources, but they do sell the MREA at pretty sure most public libraries. Not sell it, but rent it. And then we sell
We
actual
have
copies.
1,000 copies in here.
Yeah,
If
so
anybody doesn't have one and can't afford it, I'd buy it.
There you go. I love it. Everyone go to Chad for your book needs. And then join us. I love it. Thank you. Do what? You guys are reading? Good. Fantastic. Thanks, guys. All right. Speaking of DocuSign, we have more training. May 7th at 10:30. This is for the top 20%. Then at 12:30, all teams or groups. This is not for solo agents because they have a very specific training as a team that they need to go through. So 12:30 is team and groups, and then 2 o'clock, one-on-one appointments. And we will have some signups available for that.
I won't be at 20%. I'm going to go tomorrow.
Okay. Oh.
Me too.
all
Ooh.
right, if I could just, if you could just send me a list, you could just text me that you were going to Duck Over tomorrow. I will find a way to set up a person. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, we'll be.
I mean, if they're recorded, I'll go that.
Brian.
So if you don't know, Glover's coming tomorrow. He's here from 9 to 12:30. How to take 5 extra listings, I think is what he's using the Flax model.
Mm-hmm.
He's always got that. But I'll tell you, like, I think my business is up. I've started implementing some video stuff that I learned last year.
Interesting.
And then I was going to say right after that, we have growth and agent advocacy committee meeting starting at 1. We do have a lender sponsor, so coming out of the Glover for listings, this is how to win buyers using cash to keys and other financing programs that make you look more attractive as a buyer. So that starts at 1
Beautiful.
here at the office.
Thank you. Very nice. Very nice. It's like you guys want to be producing profitable agents. I love it.
Please don't miss this tomorrow. You guys can come, please.
Yeah.
If you cannot do one of the one-on-one appointments, go to the top 20% training. But like, you have to then be respectful, let the top 20% kind of take over. But you just gotta be there. You gotta learn.
We gotta learn. You guys, Kurt started us off with giving some love to Peyton for everything that she's done around DocuSign. So let's continue to make her job a little bit easier. And that is coming to these trainings or booking a one-on-one. Thanks, friends. Red Day, who's going to Red Day? Everybody's hand should be up. This is who we are.
You go to the next slide.
Look at that. If you have not registered, you have an opportunity. You can do it now. Yes.
Thumbs out.
Were we supposed to pick which one?
Yeah. Which part?
Yeah.
I
I know. You'll be such one.
Yeah, well, yeah, it doesn't.
I picked
We're
Mount
gonna
Airy.
gather all,
That's what I figured. I figured you guys would tell us where we were going.
yeah, they just
As
need.
long as
the-
you're registered.
That's fine.
As long as you're
We'll
registered.
have a list together and it's, it's meeting here. We want to do a photo at 8:30, leave by 8:40, so please arrive. We'll have t-shirts. If, we're keeping an eye on the weather. If the weather is gonna impact our volunteering efforts, we'll communicate that. But the goal is we're gonna meet
guys.
on this side of the building to do the photo, and we're gonna have the t-shirts and everything downstairs, so you guys don't have to come up and down, everything like that. So we'll
Nice.
meet in the parking lot. We'll gather, get a photo. Photo will be at 8:30, so please arrive earlier than that so we can go through t-shirts. And then we will head out to location. If you cannot make it for the photo, please let us know and we'll make sure that we bring shirts to each of the locations so that we can give people shirts that arrive on site.
Bring someone with us, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
please, we encourage you.
yeah,
You can register.
Like add another person right
Yeah.
there.
yep.
Yep.
And it will like take their shirts out and all that stuff.
Well, no, we just have an abundance of
You just have
shirts.
a bunch.
All different sizes.
So bring people.
Yeah, we'd love for you to bring guests.
And then
Whomever.
after, so we're only gonna volunteer from like 9 to 12:30. And then right after that, we're going to Matry and Oakland for happy hour.
Yeah.
And we'll provide appetizers and stuff and you can buy drinks.
This is going to be fantastic. Why do we do Red Day?
Sir.
To serve. It's who we are.
Mo's birthday.
And it's Mo's birthday. Yeah.
It's always the second
Thursday. So sometimes it lands on her birthday. Yeah, it's really important. It's who we are. We talk about the MREA. Well, another part of that is the culture that we've created and that we protect. And we like to give back to our community at least once a year on Red Day. So please be here. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm excited. If you haven't done it before, you'll definitely want to be a part of it. It's good stuff. And that leads us to the fact that it is KW Cares Month, May of 2025. If you would like to donate, we would greatly appreciate it. Okay, so this is a donation, a local donation.
No, this is, so KW Cares is basically every office wants to donate at least $888. It's Mo Anderson's 88th birthday, so they asked that every market center donate $188. We've exceeded that amount. So we set a personal goal of 2,000. So if you guys can scan the QR code and $5, $10, $50, however much, everything goes to KW Cares. Just so you know, we do actively have someone that's applying for KW Cares grant in our office for an emergency grant because of something that is currently happening in their world. So this impacts us personally all the time.
You never know when it's going to be you. That's the reality. You never know when it's going to be you, somebody you love. It's a fantastic program for us to be able to help an agent and their families out when they're in need. So we've seen an increase of applications for KW Cares, and there are plenty of reasons for that. Whatever those are, the reality is that we're getting hit as a company more and more with those requests. So we need to make sure that our giving keeps up with that. So please donate.
And I would say our transactional giving, I don't have the statistics, has more.
Oh, nice.
Significantly. So
Well done.
I do applaud everyone for who gives on the transactions. That is just.
Totally get it. I didn't know what you do either.
The option to add it
So I
to,
had to tell Ann.
yep, and you can let me know directly and I can set it up in your template so it automatically donates every thing.
Is that the local or?
And when you do it, you have two options, but specifically we're encouraging all of it to go to the national right now because of the natural disasters that we experienced last year with the fires in California and Hurricane Helene. We haven't depleted it, but they've taken a huge hit. So we're trying to focus everything on the national level because of the great need that they have right now.
But you can make that stipulation when you're donating from your closings
Yeah.
if you'd rather it be local versus national. So you have that option.
What it does about the transaction, that's for, that you can get the award, right?
Yeah.
Like here,
Yeah.
Yep.
Mega Agent Camp is coming up in August in San Antonio, Texas. I know that the ticket pricing changes June 5th, so they extended that, so it will be going up June 5th. Right now it's $9.99, I think. $9.99. Who's attended Mega Camp before? Would you recommend it to your coworkers? Me?
I'll give you one after this. I'll be more, I think I know more. about
Fair
it
enough.
this time.
You'll give your testimonial after August 14th. We'll hold you to it. May every day, in case you want to know what to say on social media. It's been planned out for you. You guys should really smile more about this. I think this is fantastic. Not having to figure it, is it just me when I don't know what to do? Okay. This does it for you. 30+ social media prompts for the month of May. I need. What do we have? Anybody have any listings? Yes, buyers?
I have a 3-bedroom, 1 bath in Finneytown for $190. And I also have a 3-bedroom, 2 bath for $375 in Fairfield.
Nice.
Where was that? Finneytown?
Finneytown?
Not much work.
Finneytown?
No, we're just doing small repairs to it now.
Where was the first one located?
Finneytown.
Yeah. I always like, is it Finneyville? Who else? Buyers, sellers? Yes.
I have a 4-bed, 3-bath ranch.
I have a 3-2 in Independence, Kentucky. Going to list at $325. Coming up next week. What else we got?
I need a ranch, 4-bedroom ranch or first floor. I'm in Hampton, unfortunately. Hang on. It's up to 500 and it's cash. It's the-
Nice.
they're cash buyers, but my client's mom is moving in with them and she's getting out of steps.
Yeah.
Huh?
Go find that seller for Chad. He's got a buyer for you.
I have a long lasting listing.
Oh, say that.
For a month or two, and it's overpriced for the area, just, you know. And at this particular point in time, anybody has any for patio it's $479. Christine, if you are in Ohio, you send it to me, I will make sure you get like a couple. So.
Nice.
How many beds and bathrooms? How many bedrooms? Bathrooms?
It's 3 bedrooms, 20, 22. It's beautiful.
Nice.
How many baths?
3.
$479. Is that what you said?
Harmony. Yeah, it's in Northern Kentucky. Put your hand down if it's mine.
No.
Okay. No. Okay. All right. Thank you.
I've got one in Clifton. Well, it's like Clifton over the right on Plotter. It's a 2-family. It's a 3-bed, 2-bath. It's got city views. It's got 3-car garage.
Whoa.
It has an efficiency unit. So if you're looking for somebody that wants to live close to downtown, get like 900 to 1,000 in income efficiency.
Interesting.
How much?
About 500.
Yes, ma'am.
Get one in Loveland, that'll be on towards the end of the month, and it's a lovely house, it'll be in probably high 4s, 4 bedrooms, have that kind of thing. Have one coming on in the Dean School District, that will be on probably the 16th, and that one will be probably listed at $850.
Nice.
And it has 5, has chicken coop, barn,
Aw.
stalls, the whole nine yards.
Very buying a farm. He's from my land in Kentucky. He wants to be able to have like his own hunting. He's a
It's not
cook,
big
you
enough
know.
for that because it's too, it's in the city limits, so. But that's in, considered, union. I've got another one coming on East the East End, that'll be on less than 2 weeks too. And that's probably 430,000, or 50 somewhere in there. That's all I have a black.
That's awesome.
Can we ask for bedrooms and baths? So your Loveland, how many bed baths?
4 bedrooms. Probably 3 full baths.
And each 25 Indian Hill?
20 Indian Hill is 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. The other Indian Hill is 3 bedrooms and 3.5 baths.
How big of a lot?
Indian Hill are both, at that price, you're not in Indian Hill.
Yeah,
So,
one acre, they're in one, and then you know, there's 1, 3, 5 acres.
in proper, in the building. Indian Hill School District. Right. Okay, East End has 3 bedrooms and 2.5 baths. What else? do we have?
The farm.
The farm. Oh, the farm is. She's got one. I think she's 2.5 baths and 4 bedrooms.
Nice.
Thank you.
Well done. I need a 3-2 in Northern Kentucky, and it's the northern Kentucky, right? Like Bellevue, Dayton, Newport, Covington, Fort Thomas, that world. 400,000. Just depends on how much work, but they can do a little. They're not opposed to it. Dad's handy.
Okay, so Brian and I have also Mason, in downtown Mason, 2 buildings coming on that is a together package.
Yeah.
1,250.
1,250,000. It's right on the corner of 42 Main Street. So it's the Thai Terrace Restaurant. There's a frame shop. And then,
Wow.
It's still a little under wraps. We have a
to a
signed,
tenant.
yeah, we have signed paperwork and stuff, but it's still a little under wraps. So if you're interested,
It's not being marketed publicly, so don't, but
So
if you have a
don't-
buyer,
let us know.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting there.
They have about 3 years left. And they're under.
Hmm.
That's why the price is.
Gotcha.
Okay. I need something for some empty nesters like Ranch, Mainville, Loveland, Goshen, Milford, or south to the river. No HOA. They're looking for their dream home. It's gonna have like a pond or some kind of water on it with a walkout basement, at least like 3 bedroom, 2 baths. They got a lot of money. It's not, money's not the problem. It's just the finding the perfect property here. They need to be Mainville, Loveland, Goshen, or Milford.
Yeah.
Do they do Indian Hill?
I wonder about that.
Yeah, they've got a
But
choice.
They don't want an HOA. They
Oh.
don't want an HOA. They want at least an acre. It's not an acre. And they want it to be
A pretty acre,
think about
not an ugly acre. Yes, Michelle.
The brand tour, primary first floor, and Vera or Kenwood or Montgomery. Price range is, 3 to 4.
3 bedrooms?
Sorry.
3 bedrooms?
Yeah.
Oh, I can get a 3 bedroom, 2 bath, with a finished basement. And it's like Springfield Township. About 350 to 400.
Got some good price points going on, Sharon.
I have a need, for a house in either Mason, Indian Hill Schools, or Sycamore. And the caveat to it, it needs to be like a 4 bedroom, 2.5 bath, and the ready. I need the door to face me.
That's fair.
Okay. Why this? It has to face north. That's what you're like. Northeast okay, northwest okay, yeah, that's okay, I'm like, okay. Northeast.
Yeah, absolutely. It happens. It is a deal breaker for a lot of people. Yeah.
That's it. They're qualified at 650, but they probably don't need much higher than 5.
That's actually a question in my buyer's consultation.
What?
Whether or not you have any stipulations when it comes to culture or religion as far as how your house sits. Yeah. Can't. Yeah, good stuff. No, you don't even walk in the door. Yep. Yep.
Always learning, always learning. I just happen to know Mason really well, and I'm like, okay, Mason, Montgomery, where's that house sit? There's that.
Absolutely.
There's not much on it, so it's not a lot of houses.
Absolutely.
And the people have so much fear. You sit here so much. People are everyday bad.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, seriously.
Anything else before we finish? Was it a good meeting? Eh? Meh? You learn anything? Get anything from it? All right. Thanks for being here today, guys. I really appreciate you, and good job, team. Freaking good job. We're riding this high on our numbers from last month. Yeah, that's going to be another record-breaking month. Yes.
Did anybody see the new category coming on MLS start today?
Yeah, ABU.
So I guess I'm a little confused as to why we're doing that. Is that because if you want to make it something like, who cares if you have an repair suite or a lost suite or, I wasn't really sure why they were putting that on MLS. So maybe I missed something, so I was just wondering if the powers that know more than I might know.
Any powers that know anything? The ADU category on the MLS.
I think it's a term that's been used all over the country.
Yeah.
So, if there's any stipulations with that, typically, I would read it.
Yesterday.
No, I'm not yet.
Yeah, but it was like, in my mind, I'm like, okay, my basement would qualify as that, but am I gonna, if I just put that in there?
Yes.
But I might still put like a repair or mother-in-law or something, I don't know that I would put them on sale, right? Now, if I had maybe a freestanding thing that I wanted, or somebody might want to use as a Airbnb or something, that's why they were very specific on check the city or the county or whatever, if renting is allowed.
Gotcha.
I do like that. I do. I have someone, she's looking for a separate area for her father. That's what I look for in the description. I have to go through.
Good
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you can quickly search.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how people put it.
Like what they consider an ADU. Right? Yeah, a microwave and a coffee maker. It's like, it's probably not necessary.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, and I think their bigger thing is rentals, like making sure that it's allowed. Because
Right.
a lot of areas have said no Airbnbs and things like that. If you have an HOA, it's probably a said no. So it'll just be interesting to see what that entails.
Yeah.
Make sure you're reporting income.
Susan.
All right, friends, class is dismissed. So that's the appointments. Oh, wait.
What would the implications be if you had an HOA that told you you can't rent it? They can't like, they might be able to fine or something.
Hi, Dorina.
Yeah, really.
Because, so an HOA, if you have too many renters, that affects your
Well, I
FHA.
know, but the reality is like my HOA can't actually take action unless we're delinquent on our HOA. Like
But they can say
payments.
you can't rent
But
like
like,
as an
if I
Airbnb.
keep my boat there for 4 days, they can't do anything other than maybe impose a fine.
Fine.
And I was just wondering, like, okay, like, say I can't Airbnb this, but the income outweighs the fine.
Right, I'll pay the fine all day long.
Hell yeah, like, at some point, because you're gonna, what's happening. And it's obvious coming from, like, hospitality and, you know, like, because the hotels were less, so they are lobbying against, oh, you need to change these rules.
Right.
Well, changing the rules affects the values of these properties that are, so like, it's, you know, it's like, okay, like,
Well, they're just,
double-edged sword.
they're just trying to catch up.
Well,
So at some point, it's like, all right, find me.
Yeah, make you do it, all your neighbors will hate you, get Airbnbs, and they're go rowdy up until 3 AM, doing bad things. That's how this came.
I know, but just completely eliminating it gets people like myself creative to do like that or fractional ownership, where you're like, hey, I've got this condo, I can't sell downtown because it's saturated, but for 20 grand, you could be an 8th owner.
Mhm.
And you get to use it, pay a cleaning fee.
Yeah.
You know, like, that's where I'm, right, that's where I'm like, I'm thinking, okay, well.
Makes sense. I calculated how smart it
Yeah,
is
like-
to speed,
Yeah, Boston.
you know?
Most about.
I can pay for a season ticket once a year and still, I get, what, I gain 6 days a year driving fast. Run the numbers. I gain 6 days. I just, so like, so it's worth the speeding ticket for me. So then